What's up, people? Welcome to my review for the LEGO Marvel Superheroes Thanos Ultimate Battle Set. That's right, this is the set number 5 out of the 6 in the Avengers Infinity War collection from LEGO. Obviously, we have 6 sets because we have 6 Infinity Stones, and each set comes with an Infinity Stone that we can put inside of this Infinity Gauntlet right here. So we have all of them, which is brilliant. This set obviously comes with 1 Infinity Stone as well. As you can see it there inside the Infinity Gauntlet, it's a little Reality Stone, the red one. That's awesome. We get 3 minifigures. So yeah, we get Gamora, Star-Lord, Iron Man, and Iron Man is quite complex. He's got a little bit of building with him and some accessories and stuff, which is quite cool. But I'll go over that when I go over the minifigures. And we also get I don't know what they call these officially, but I call them the big figs for LEGO, because obviously you have minifigs, and then you have bigger ones, the big fig, I call him. But yeah, so we get the Thanos big fig. He comes wielding a sword, which I don't remember him doing in the film, but hey-ho, it's LEGO, it's fun. So yeah, so what I'm going to do then, obviously, I'll do my usual thing, is I'll go over the figures, and then I will go over the Benatar, which is our build for this set. Yeah, quite a good build. Looking forward to talking about that. So anyway, let's get on with the review, and let's do the minifigures. So, are you ready? Here come the jump cuts. Okie dokie then. So the first minifigure we're going to take a look at is going to be Iron Man. Yeah, like I say, he comes with like his build, because he comes with well, obviously in Infinity War he's got his new Iron Man suit, because every film he has to have a new suit. This one is nanotechnology, so it's like little teeny robots that all store inside the arc reactor, and they build the suit around him. I don't know how nanotech would be stronger than normal iron, but I don't know. But anyways, film logics, we'll go with that. But yeah, nanotech is actually something that's real, and like something they're developing, which is quite interesting. But anyway, there's enough about nanotech. Let's have a look at the minifigure. So yeah, so he's got these like extra rocket pack things which you have to build, and obviously they have some stickers on as well to make them look nice. So yeah, because obviously in the film he does have all these big rocket packs and things and stuff that come out of him. So yeah, this is our representation of that. He comes with the blasts that come out of the port, or basically the jet ports, I guess is the way to put it. He comes with also his 2 little, I guess they're kind of like his repulsor blasts to represent that. Well, or the charging up or something. I don't know. I guess we can go with that. But he also comes with some other bits as well, which you can put into his hand. So let's take... Oh, hello. Let's pop off his helmet there. Why not? Okay. So let's take these out of his hands. Okay. Because he comes with other things as well. So things like this, which is like an energy blast thing. Comes on a... you have to build that up as well. Comes with like a few pieces. And it comes with like a little handle piece as well, which you can hold into his hand. So we put that into his hand like so, and there we have it. You have Iron Man doing like a repulsor blast thing, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so we have that, and we also have another one which is slightly smaller end on it. So like a slightly smaller blast. So yeah, so there's that, and then we get another small little one, which is that one there, with a little handle on. So he has that too. So yeah, he has that. Obviously, okay, right. So because he comes with this thing on his back, he has like lots of really cool printing on him. So I'm gonna have to take this apart. But first of all, because I'm gonna have to take his head off anyway, let's have a look at his head, shall we? So you get this really sweet helmet with Iron Man. It's a brilliant little helmet, and it also flips up. Like the front of it actually flips up, so you can see a little Tony Stark inside. Hey, look at that, little Robert Downey Jr. How are you doing there? But yeah, obviously, this figure has the benefit of a double face. So this is obviously the, well, I guess we would call the vanilla face. And the other side, though, is really interesting. This is like a brand new print apparently for this. So if I spin his head round, okay. Oh, keep popping. See, this is the only problem with these things. They don't stay on very well. Okay, so yeah, there we go. We get that face, which is kind of like his like heads-up projection that he has. So when he's got the helmet on, if I put the helmet back on, there we go. You see what I mean? Like, so it's kind of like his interface that he has that we see in the movies when we see the close-ups of Iron Man's face when he's in his suit. Yes, the helmet is in two pieces. Like I say, the mask comes off like so, but it just fits onto this little hinge here nicely. I'm having butterfingers today. I keep dropping everything. Okie dokie. So there we go. That's that. Yeah. So right, okay. Anyway, yes, I'll take his head off so we can see this lovely, 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 lovely printing that we have. Okay. So yeah. All right. I'll keep his helmet off as well. So yeah, look at that. That is what you call lush right there. That is a beautiful print. And it's even going onto the legs and the feet as well. And it continues over onto his back as well. It just looks so great. So great. I love it. I do love these minifigures for this line. They are fantastic. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to bother putting his pack back on. Well, actually, no, sod it. I'm going to put his back on. Let's do things properly, shall we? Because, yeah, because as I've said before, I'm an anal shit. So... it's got to be done properly. There we go. So put that back on like that, and then put his helmet back on, and there we have it. That right there is our Iron Man. Right then, next up we have our little Star-Lord. Yep, that's right, our little mini Chris Pratt here. Yeah, I really like these. I think they've changed the face a little bit since they first did the Star-Lords. He seems to have like these, how well you can make that out? It's got like little cheek indentations there. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, again, like really nice little minifigure. Well, he's got a double face, so let's have a look at his double face first. Take the hair off, spin him round, and there is our pissed off Star-Lord. Yeah, and this is the face he pulls. Spoiler alert! This is the face he pulls before he punches Thanos in the face with his guns after finding out what Thanos did to Gamora. That's right. Which is something I'm probably not going to say because that is a pretty big spoiler. So anyway, I'll leave that one for you to go and see the film. So yeah, so anyways, that's his pissed off face. He comes with this really, really nice torso print. Again, for his jacket with his t-shirt underneath and his belt. And that's continued onto the back. There. Lovely. We don't get any printing on the legs with Star-Lord, just plain legs. But he does come with his little elemental blasters. I think that's what they're called, the elemental blasters. Can't remember, actually. I have to look into that one. But yeah, it comes with little blasters, and they are awesome. They are just freaking awesome. I love them. But yeah, there we go. So there we go. That's a look at our little Star-Lord. Right then, we have Gamora is our next minifigure, played by the beautiful Zoe Saldana. Yeah, again, this is another really, really cool minifigure. I love this. The printing, again, is brilliant. I mean, all the little markings on her face from her upgrades that Thanos did, absolutely brilliant, all there. This beautiful hairpiece with the pink tips in it. You can see that. And just on this side as well. Yeah, really, really cool. So yeah, we've got the printing that goes onto her chest as well. There, the torso print, which is, oops, if I point it at the camera it might help. Yeah, there we go. And that goes onto the legs as well. I don't know how well you can see that. Am I creating a shadow? Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's the leg printing, which is lovely. Goes over onto the back, so we get a, oh god, I can't think. Can you see that very well? There we go. We get a back print, which is lovely. But also we get the double-sided face. So we've got happy Zoe Saldana there. Spin it round, and there we have angry Zoe Saldana. Oh, I'll spin it round and put her hair back on. We have a pissed off Gamora who is looking to go and kick the 7 colours of poop out of whoever it is gets in the way. So yeah, she's come with 2 of these swords, but they are attached to another part of the ship, but I'll come over that when I go over the build. So anyway, yeah, so I've got one of the swords. This is a spare sword that comes with it in her hand, so to represent her, obviously she has swords in the films. So yeah, there we have it. That is our little mini Gamora. Right then, so the last figure we get with this set is our Thanos, obviously, because we need Thanos, considering it is the Thanos Ultimate Battle set. Be a bit weird without him, wouldn't it, really? So yeah, anyway, that's Thanos, the big fig. He does have to be built, obviously, or like all Lego has to be built, but it's a minimal build. So the arms come off. They're on, like, Technic pegs. And the hands are a separate piece as well, because obviously we can remove this and I can put the Infinity Gauntlet on him, which I will do when I get to the build. I'll do that, like, so I'll show you how that works. He comes with a sword that we build, which he doesn't really, if I remember rightly, wield in the film, but obviously Lego play purposes for the kids, so yeah, that's cool. The only thing I don't like about these big figs, I've got to say, is it's to do with their articulation. Obviously, the legs are static, completely solid. There is no movement whatsoever there. We get, obviously, the arms turning and the wrists turning, right? But this is the thing I think is weird and that I find really annoying. I mean, I can deal with solid legs, solid state legs. I can deal with that. But the head doesn't move. The head is a solid thing. It's stuck on there. And the annoying thing is with this is the way that he's stood. He's kind of like he's facing down all the time. So he's constantly facing downwards. I mean, I know he's taller than most people, like, and obviously, well, yeah, he's a big guy. Well, big guy, alien thing, whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into gender politics or anything like that here. So yeah, but like, yeah, it's. I don't know. It just annoys me a bit that he's constantly got that looking down. But I don't know. It's still a nice figure. Obviously, it's our Lego representation of Thanos from the film, so you know we take what we can get. He's got his like really nicely printed face on there. So like I say, the print on it is beautiful. It's great. It's really really nice and solid, and no like weirdness to it at all. All makes sense. Like I say, in his armor. No printing on the back though, just on the front. But yeah, like I say. I wish they'd articulated heads, but you know, we'll take what we can get, I guess. So yeah, anyway, here we go. There we go. That's the Thanos Big Vig. Okie dokie. Right then, let's get to the meat of this set, which is the build, which is our beautiful spaceship named after Pat Benatar, of course, obviously because of the references that Star-Lord has to all these classic musicians. It's called the Benatar. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. I've got to say, there are quite a few pieces to this ship. It did, like I say, it did take me about an hour to build. Yeah, so let's go over it quick smart, shall we? First of all, let's have a look at this one. This comes with the Benatar. It is our little Infinity Gauntlet, which is oh so awesome. If I put how well you can see that there, yeah. It comes with, like I say, its little reality stone. It's only a little small build. It comes on a little plate there, a few pieces. This comes off and it has a peg there, so it can go onto Thanos' hand. And I did say I'd show you that, so let's pull Thanos' hand off, and then let's put the Infinity Gauntlet on. So there we are. There's Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, which I think looks actually quite sweet. Yeah, that looks pretty badass, doesn't it, really? Okay, but let's take that off again for now and put Thanos' hand back on. Thanos, you stand over there, and we will put the Infinity Gauntlet back on its stand. So yeah, but this little Infinity Gauntlet actually fits into the cargo hold of the Benatar. You can put other stuff in there, I guess, as well. But yeah, this in the instructions it does say that you can put this inside the Benatar, which doesn't happen in the film, obviously. If they managed to get the gauntlet off Thanos and stick it in the back of the Benatar, I reckon the film would have been over probably an hour before it did end in the first place. So anyway, yeah, so that's the Infinity Gauntlet. Lovely. Okay, so that's the tiny little thing. Let's look at the big thing. Oh god! All right, so it's got a bit of heft to it. It really does. I will say it's got quite a bit of weight. There is quite a lot of plastic in here. Because, just let's put it this way. Okay, each wing has its own section of, like, it came in its own bag of pieces because there's that much to them. They've got all sorts of articulation points in there. The detail is great, absolutely brilliant. The wings are on articulation points as well, so they articulate. We get a couple of missile launchers on top, which I will fire off towards the end of the review, as I always do. We've got the cockpit, which is really cool actually. It opens in two ways, which I find rather interesting, if I can actually get it open with my fingers. There, right. So this bit opens, so we get that bit, but you don't really need to open that bit, you see, because the whole flip in front of the thing lifts up like that, so we can get to the cockpit, which is actually another piece as well, which is, again, this is awesome. So this actually comes out, so it pops off. It's only on a little ball inside there, which fits inside there, and it is our little, well, I guess you could call it a little speeder bike thing as well. It doubles up as. There's the swords I was talking about. Gamora's are the swords. You do have other clips on there as well, which it says you can put Star-Lord's pistols on, so when he's piloting the ship. You can fit 2 minifigures on there, so which is lovely. And so yeah, that just sits inside there. Just clicks into place like so. This is annoying because it spins around if you have it up like this. So I put it down like that and it doesn't seem to move anywhere. So yeah, there we go. There's a thing you can do. So let's close down the cockpit. So that's that. We go spin it around. Oh yeah, these are the engines on the bottom. Spin around as well, which is cool. So let's go to the back of it. These wings here are articulated as well, which is lovely. And we have this back panel, which opens up to reveal the cockpit. Well, not the cockpit, sorry, the cargo hold. If I don't rip the bloody thing apart. Okay, yeah, I did. I'm not doing too well today, am I really? Okay, there we go. So, right, so that folds down, like so. And inside, if I pull these up, because you really do need to pull those up before you try and pull the bloody door down, otherwise you rip it off like I did. You can just about see inside there. That's this point here is where our Infinity Gauntlet goes. So if I do that so you can see it, so we just put the Infinity Gauntlet in like that, and that sits inside there, lovely. But like I say, you don't have to put an Infinity Gauntlet in there. You can use it for all sorts of different cargo and whatnot. It depends on how you want to play with it, really. So yeah, so there's that. The roof comes off, so you can fit a couple more figures inside. I don't know how well you can see in there because of the lighting. Yeah, actually, if I do that, you might be able to see a bit better. Bring it a bit closer. Yeah, there we go. You can see there's 2 seats either side there, so you can fit, in total, you can fit 4 figures sitting inside this thing at one time, which is awesome. So that obviously the roof comes off as a piece as well. So it sits onto a couple of clip points, like so, and that's that. And then we can close that up again. And then we close our flaps down. But I'm not going to close the flaps fully down on this because I did mention in an earlier review of an earlier set in this collection that it actually interacts with... so I'm not going to put those down because they're fiddly. So I'll leave those up there. And you have these points here on top. Okay. These also... have something to do with that other set that I'm talking about. In fact, actually... I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull that other set in now so we can see how it works. Okay, so I put the Benatar down like so. Right, the other set I'm talking about is the Thor's Weapons Quest set, because it comes with the little chip, the escape pod from the Benatar. In here, right at the moment, I have Thor, obviously piloted. I have Rocket, and in the middle I have, there we go, you see him, just about to see his head, Teenage Groot. Okie dokie, because obviously they're the 3 that go together. This is the escape pod for the Benatar. So they connect. How cool's that? Lego, you are stars. You think of everything. So let's pick this back up again. I'm trying not to take the camera out with it, because like I say, it's such a big piece. So yeah, you have these little connecting points on the escape pod, and you have these points here on the bottom. Oops, on the bottom of the Benatar there. So like I said about these flaps, to do this, you have to lift the flaps up, so you have that gap there. You can see, and that's where the top part of this will slot into. Okay, so if we just push that into there like so, and then if you can, I don't know if you how well you can see that on camera, but these bits will connect into there like that. So that's that, and let's go back to the top. These flappy bits that I was showing you before just clip into place like so, so that doesn't move, and then we push the flaps down on the roof like that. There we go, and there we have it. that is the complete Benatar with the escape pod and everything. And adding that escape pod really does add a bit more heft to this model. It gives it more... Oh, look at that. See, it fills it out more. You believe now that you could hold the entirety of the Guardians in this ship. So I think that's a brilliant feature. That is just so awesome. And to... Oopsie daisy, I just popped off one of the engines. So yeah, like I say, it's just to have that as an extra feature was just a great idea. So to remove it, so you have to lift the flaps up again, like that. Then these you have to unclip, obviously, like that, so that comes off. And then this just literally just pulls out, nice and easy, like that. There we go. So yeah, so that's how that connects up, which I think's absolutely fucking brilliant. Like great kudos to you, Lego, for thinking of that. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's how that all fits together, which is absolutely awesome. One of the great things as well about this set is it comes with a Lego tool, and these things are fucking lifesavers, I tell you, when you're playing with Lego, because I don't know if you've ever had the problem where you have, like, say, two little pieces stuck together and you really can't get your nails in there or anything to pull them apart, and the last option you have is to bite them apart. Well, if you're me anyway. So having these Lego tools, like, just so make life so much easier. Just put it on and just like crowbar off the pieces, like, and stuff, basically. So yeah. Awesome little thing that comes with that. So yeah, happy days for that. Yeah, okay, so I did say there was missiles and I will fire them off. So let's do that, shall we? I don't think Thanos is going to be able to be taken out by this. So let's go for Star-Lord and Gamora. And let's see if we can hit them. Sorry, Gamora, ladies first. Oh, just missed her. Okie dokie. And then Star-Lord. Oh, it bounced off Thanos, but I got him on the rebound, so I guess that kind of counts. I'll take it as a hit. Anyway, so let's pull these pair back in here. Move you over there, Tony. You go there. You go here. Let's get me little missile things. Oopsie daisy. I know this is really not the cleanest of reviews. So yeah, anyway, to reload them, you have to push them back in here. Make sure the trigger is pointing downwards again, otherwise you ain't going to be able to fire them off. There we go. So they're back in there like that. So that's that then. So if I put that down there and move that over there and move that over there and move that over there and make that all look really nice and pretty, there we have it. Okie dokie. So that is my review for the Lego Marvel Superheroes Avengers Infinity War Thanos Ultimate Battle Set. This is a absolutely wonderful set. Like I say, if you like the designs of the ships from Guardians of the Galaxy, which I really do. I think that the wings look beautiful. They actually look like almost bird-like, animalistic wings. Just the designs are just great. Every minifigure in this whole collection has been fantastic, and this set included. And now we have our Infinity Gauntlet. Finally have the Infinity Gauntlet. So that means that we have one more set left, like I said, which is the Sanctum Sanctorum, Doctor Strange's lair, and also it doubles up because it's got half Sanctum Sanctorum, half Peter Parker's apartment. So it's a double set. But anyway, I've got to get to that set. It's an expensive one to get, so it might take me a couple of weeks to get my hands on it, unless I can find it somewhere quicker. Anyway, but when I get to it, I will review that, and then I will show it all together, and we will put all the stones into the Infinity Gauntlet at that point. But anyway, that's enough for me for today. I hope you enjoyed the review, and like I say, keep coming back for more. I'll see you next time. Bye!